Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some EU4, and let's do something a little bit kind of crazy. So we're on patch 1.6, why not try Ryukyu? I hope that's how you pronounce it. That's probably how I'm going to pronounce it until somebody tells me it's wrong. But this is not going to be a world conquest attempt. That'd be foolish. There's no way I could really succeed at that. But it'll be a fun little run. So Ryukyu starts off a one-province miner, animist, in a sea of other religions, essentially. And they are just very, very isolated from the rest of whatever's going on. And it's a very difficult thing to make anything happen with. The issue with them is that they have just 2 base tax, which then gets boosted by their capital, but you make almost no money. You can't make any friends because everyone's very neutral to you because you're the wrong religion. So no one wants to be your ally. And without pulling some major strings, it's very difficult to even get a foothold anywhere outside of your island. Let's take a look at Ryukyuan ideas. We get 2 bonus diplomatic reputation, 20% bonus trade steering, and if we somehow manage to fill out 3 whole idea groups, we get prestige decay -2. We also have aggressive expansion impact -25%, which is pretty nice. National revolt risk -1, yearly prestige +1, trade range 33, trade efficiency 10, 5% reduced tech cost, and leaders without upkeep +1. Now that the tech cost might sound really good, but keep in mind we are Chinese tech group, so we pay 160% of normal technology costs, and in this patch we get a monthly power point reduction of 1. In 1.7 that's supposed to be removed, so this might be easier in the next patch. Now we start off with 1 galley and 2 transports. We're going to disband the galley because we're not going to be doing any naval warfare. We're going to immediately start building 2 more cogs, because we're going to have a few wars of Ryukyuan aggression. We're also going to train a cavalry. Just 1. And from there, we're just going to go speed 5 and wait until that's all done. So here's the basic idea that I have in my head of how we're going to make something happen in this campaign. The goal is going to be to pick on somebody over here in this general area and just find someone that's weak enough that we can actually attack them. And go over there and take their stuff. And just we have to have more than just 1 province. That's how it has to happen. I almost feel like the national ideas are designed around that. You know, -25% aggressive expansion impact, basically saying go ahead, declare some no CB wars. All right, so we're going to do that. We need to hire a general, and this could make or break whether or not we succeed in this attempt. A 2-1 could have been worse. Let's attach him and move our army down to this general area. And we're going to go back down to speed 3 or so for now. So now what we're going to do, go to the ledger, we're going to go to the military tab, we're going to sort by army size, and try to find somebody in this region that has no army. So we've got Mewat, which is not over here, it's a Sunni province. We've got Kashmir, which I think is yeah, they're Shia. We've got Otomo, which is a daimyo in Japan. The problem with trying to attack into one of these little one-province miners in Japan is that this kind of functions like a mini-empire or something. And if you attack a daimyo, then the emperor, or whatever he's called, the shogunate, will defend them. So, like, for instance, if we declare war on him, just to know, have like these fake relationships with everyone. I've never really played as them. They're all vassals, but they can attack each other or something. It's weird. But anyway, we've got to continue searching. We've got Kathiawar, too far away. We've got Khandesh, which is over in India. Bangladesh, too far. Yazilmer, again too far away. Dundar. So all these Indians are pretty weak. We got Bastar, which is a 1-province miner. They're a little bit further away than I would have liked, but we could consider it. They're allied with Gwalior, which is another 1-province miner, so that wouldn't be a factor. That might just have to be our opening move. We'll keep them as a backup, but let's check a little bit further. Got Miwar, Imagawa, another daimyo. If it sounds like it's Japanese, I'm not gonna Okay, Arakan. That is quite appealing, because it's coastal. We don't have to get military access from anybody else. They are allied with Jaunpur. Now, Jaunpur has 4 provinces. However, the likelihood of them getting military access... They've rivaled Bengal, so they would have a hard time getting access, I think. Hostile, hostile, neutral, neutral. Nepal is hostile. So Nepal, Bengal would block Jaunpur from actually being able to get over there. So I think that this one province minor here might be our target. Of course, Bastar being 1 base tax would be pretty easy to conquer. Yeah, let's go for Arakan. We're going to have to sail a little bit longer. We can take the mission to improve our prestige. Oh, goody. And we're about to pick up some war exhaustion, unfortunately. Now, ideally, we do want to get military access from at least 1 province, just so that we don't have a naval landing penalty in this opening move here. Let's go up to speed 4. These ships are suffering some attrition already. So Arakan does have 3 regiments now. Let's just go back and check this again. 3 regiments, though. More importantly, no leader. And they have no cavalry. Let's give it a go. We can land there, but if we land there before declaring the war, then we will end up becoming exiled, which is really stupid. But it's how it works. So they're allied with Jaunpur. We've already checked against that. There we go. Let's declare the war. Let's land our troops here. We could have actually timed it so that the troops were about to land. So I messed up there. Missed like a week. But it's not going to be a big issue. And we did lose 2 stability for that no CB war. And we also picked up 22 war exhaustion. So it's unfortunate, but that's just the price that you pay for being a 1 province minor going on the war path. They've hired a 2-0 versus our 2-1. We're going to tack in here. And we need to bring these ships home soon. We did take a terrain penalty. We got hills. So we're effectively a 1-0 versus his 2-0. Alright, well, fire value is very inconsequential at this early in the game. So the fact that we're both 0-0s is effectively equal. And we did. And that's it. Opening move secured. His army can't go anywhere, and we've already checked. Jaunpur cannot get here. It's very important to learn how to determine military access. Like, you know, hostile and rivalry, they'll never give it to them. We'll maintain these ships out here as long as we can. Hopefully they don't get so low that they're going to sink. In fact, they might sink, because even if I sent them home right now, there's no way they could survive. Could we get fleet basing from somebody over here? They would have to be friendly to us in the first place, and there's plenty of people who are a little bit upset. They got some aggressive expansion. They don't like the fact that I declared a no CB war, but what are you going to do? I mean, come on. Yeah, these ships are going to go down. Let's try to retreat them. I mean, that's 40 ducats worth of gold. And hopefully, increased free trade. Oh, goody. National trade income modifier. Fancy. Clearly, we don't have enough money for any kind of troops. Or, sorry, any kind of advisors. But if we can gain a little bit of stability, that would be nice. I think we're going to buy back this negative stability. Try to get back to 0. Being at negative stability isn't that big of a deal. And in fact, being at -2 can be good if you're going to declare a series of no CB wars. Simply because that way you only lose 1 instead of 2. But basically, if we can secure a foothold in this region here, then we'll stand a chance of actually becoming a power. My goal for this series, by the way, I mean, I just kind of dove right in. I thought it'd be fun. But the goal would probably be to get to first place. Playing it to the end of the campaign, I'm not sure if that's really necessary, but at the very least, trying to get to first place would be amazing. I might be being a bit optimistic at this point. We'll see how long this lasts. But we're off to a decent start here. There's only one drawback, and that's that we will not be able to core this land. So it might be tempting to take full annexation, but we can't do that. If we were to try to do that, this would just be too far away to actually core. So we do have to vassalize them. So, you know, you're not going to give us ducats. You're going to become our vassal. Oh, he offered me peace. Oh, ooh, that's not good. Jean-Pur became the war leader. That's true. That makes sense. Jean-Pur is larger. So we'll need to negotiate directly with Jean-Pur. We want to make you into our vassal. Okay, so we're just going to have to wait him out a bit. War score, all that stuff. We will get a ticking war score against them. It would have been better if the war goal, if it hadn't transitioned from one to the other. Out of curiosity, could we even demand that province? No, it's the same amount of war score either way. So I guess we're back up to speed 5. Our navy did make it back, thank goodness. Let's bring it over here simply because we do have access to that port now. Our war exhaustion isn't growing, but it's not going down because we're at war. Peace offer. No. Look at my amazing transports. They're so strong. Oh, you know what? War of aggression, we're actually not going to get a ticking war score. So what's the likelihood of this action with Arakan becoming our vassal? Length of war would go down. How strong are you, Jean-Pur? They have 9 regiments now. This may have been a mistake. Might have been better to go for Bastar. The fact that there is no ticking war score is a very unfortunate side effect. Their enthusiasm will go down the longer the war lasts, so maybe over a long enough period of time it could happen. In the meantime, we could just set about going on to our next war, which now I'm regretting having bought up stability. I was hoping that we'd be able to end this war right now and then immediately start fabricating a claim and attack somebody else, but clearly that's not going to work out for us. So let's just attack the next weakest person that we can, because we don't have to worry about him training any more men or his army getting over there. This is just a sit and wait type thing. So there are plenty of countries that have no army at all. Mewat, we've already looked at. Date is a daimo. Kashmir. I'm guessing Bastar is probably still going to be a better choice. We need to get a series of vassals. Ideally 1 province minors, because we will be able to integrate them and get a free core there. Would you please give me military access? Great. Alright. You are allied with... Nope. See, now it's not a good option. Okay, who else can we consider? Lanna, rather. That's 4 regiments. Sukhothai. 3. I mean, they're all going to be quite weak. I guess the alliance structure is what's more important. You're a vassal, though. Champa. How strong are you, Champa? 7. They're way bigger than we are. It's a little bit terrifying, actually. Kachar. Well, we already have access through Bengal. Kachar is allied with who? Nepal and Koch. Well, Nepal is rivaled with Tibet, neutral with Bengal, so they'd be able to get through Bengal. Everyone hates me. No one's happy about me for declaring war on a rival or something. And we don't even get rivals, so that's fun. Well, it may have been a better opening move in this one to go after Bastar. What about Ceylon? It's a one-province minor. We have 3 regiments. The only problem is that that's an island. So we'd have to take a -2 crossing penalty. But they typically have no allies, so you know what? What the hell? Let's go for it. We'll see if we can handle the naval landing. Well, do we want to lose mercantilism? I don't think mercantilism is a really big deal for us yet, but no. End up with a 1-0. You can go negative, so this might end up being miserable. A 1-0 versus our 2-1 with a -2 penalty, so we end up being a 0-1 versus his 1-0. But we have a cavalry, so it's going to come down to luck. And we were lucky. Fantastic. Unfortunately, there appears to be a few more ships than were expected. So let's try to retreat before any of them get sunk. And we'll siege Ceylon, who should have to become our vassal directly. So we'll see what we can do. I don't know. Peace offer from Arakan? Nope. Not going to get our ticking war score here. You're going to get a lot of... Really, the only chance is if the war enthusiasm of Jean-Pur goes down. So... Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.